I went down to Tuscany to look for something to buy, and when I arrived in Bolgheri, I immediately understood that there was something more than any other area in terms of quality and the characteristic of the grapes that could be produced there. And in 1 year, I was able to put together a good amount of land, and in fact now Poggio al Tesoro is 70 hectares, and in Bolgheri we have chalk, we have clay, and we have sand, and we have a little bit of lime. And thanks to this we have diversity, so according to the different kind of soil, we decide what to plant. So we did experiment in this sense, and we ended with Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Syrah, Petit Verdot. And then we also planted Vermentino. Vermentino is a Mediterranean grape variety. So we choose clones that come from Corsica because I wanted to make a wine with personality, intensity, good acidity and longevity. At the beginning in the wine you have the fruitness, but with a little bit of evolution in the bottle, you have the petrol flavor that comes out that remind a little bit the Riesling, and this complexity is, in my opinion, very interesting. The wine has good complexity. Now we still have the primary aromas of the grapes, but immediately from the nose you can understand that it's a wine with complexity and concentration. It's full of aromas. You have the citrusness, but also floral bouquet, and it reminds a little bit of the apricot on the nose. The more the wine evolves in the bottle, the more pleasant you have. Because the aromas, the primary aroma become tertiary aroma, and so you have more and more complexity. And then in the mouth, a touch of not bitterness, but very citrus aftertaste, very complex, long finish, good acidity, and I think one of the characteristics of this wine is minerality. So we don't use any oak because we want to have the wine that represent the grapes from which it comes from. So we didn't want any other element to interfere with the characteristic of the grapes. And it's a wine that can match well with fish, of course. I prefer with fish rather seafood because sometimes the minerality of the SoloSole interfere with the minerality that you can have in some shells.